I have completed both my top miles and cashback credit card series for year 2024. So in today's video, let's do a compilation of these two of the best credit cards of 2024 that I would personally use. And to be fully transparent, I will not be covering all the cards because there are so many cards out there in the market that may favor to your own personal lifestyle. So you have to pick which one matches your current lifestyle, then adopt your own credit card strategy. And if you do not know how to start, then you can come and join us at over 16,000 members in the Honey Money SG Telegram group to ask your questions right there. First credit card I would recommend is the HSBC Live Plus card, and this is fundamentally a cashback credit card. So how it generally works for cashback credit card is that you have to hit a minimum monthly spend, and then they will award you the upsized cashback based on what the card benefits are. So for this HSBC Live Plus credit card, you get like 5% cashback on certain categories like dining, shopping, petrol, and entertainment. But the good news is, from now till 31st December 2024, you have upsized 8% cashback on dining, shopping, and entertainment. So that is like additional 3% on top of that 5%, which is like pretty sweet cashback, right? 8% usually is on those higher end credit cards, but now you can get it on $600 minimum spend with the HSBC Live Plus card. Now, is there a catch then? Then there definitely is, because you have to meet the quarterly spend requirements, which is you need to spend a minimum of $600 consecutively for the calendar quarters. So that means July, August, September, then October, November, December, you have to spend a minimum of $600 to qualify. So if you miss 1 month of $600, you will not get the full cashback. Cashback cap wise, it is $250 per quarter, which is rather generous. So if you just take 250 divided by 8%, you will get a spend limit of $3,125. That is by per quarter. So each month you have slightly above $1,000 of spend to hit the cap. And the cashback will be credited 2 months after the quarter ends. So if your quarter ends on September, by November, you will be able to receive the cashback. And right now, SingSaver is running a promotion for new to HSBC Live Plus and even for existing HSBC card holders. So you can check out their promotion right here on my referral link. Second top credit card, that will be DBS card. And this card will come in 2 forms, DBS Amex and DBS Visa. So this is fundamentally a cash rebate card. So the difference between cash rebate versus cashback card is that cashback card is just a direct credit of cashback, whereas cash rebate is like you earn the points first, then the points you use it to redeem the cash rebate. So how much is DBS giving you? That is 18% in terms of U points on their U merchant partners. So which are the U merchants? That would include merchants like DFI Group, BreadTalk Group, Foodpanda, Gojek, Mandai Wildlife Group, and Singtel. And then under those group merchants, they have their own list of brands that you can spend on to earn that 18%. Of course, terms and conditions apply. Please read all those eligible merchants. Now, for DBS card, there is also a minimum spend requirement of $600 per month that you have to hit. Otherwise, you won't earn those bonus U points. So the calculation here is 1 U point is equals to 0.5% rebate. And then if you hit a minimum $600 and all your spend is on those U partners, you will get 36x U points, which is equivalent to 18% cash rebate, one of the highest in the market right now. On the bonus reward cap wise, it is capped at 15,600 U points, worth up to $78 per calendar month. So if you use the bonus rate at 26x U points, the cap will be 15,600 points divided by 26, and that will be $600 of spend, which means the minimum spend $600, the maximum cap is also $600. So if you want to apply for the DBS card, then make sure you apply through my referral link and you can get some bonus rewards from DBS. Now I know that some of you are really jaded because these 2 cards alone have minimum spend of $600. Then I also cannot hit $600 per month. Are there other better options that don't need minimum spend one? Yes, there is. But first, do you know that Webull is one of the most competitive platforms for options trading? And here are 3 features of Webull options trading. Number 1, low commissions. Webull is charging 55 US cents per options contract and 0 platform fees for US options trading, one of the lowest fees in the market. Currently, there is an options trading promo that waives commissions for certain options traders, which I will share more later. In addition, you can trade options with 0 contract fees, 0 assignment or exercise fees, and no minimum deposit. Number 2, US market index options. Other than individual US stocks, you can also trade options on major US indices like Nasdaq 100, S&P 500, and Dow Jones. Compared to individual stock options, index options offer broader market exposure and diversification, reducing the risk associated with single stock volatility, while providing similar benefits like leverage and income generation. Number 3. Options learning. Webull provides a learning platform that helps beginners understand options trading. Webull Learn offers engaging educational content that covers frequently asked questions and popular options strategies. For new to Webull users, there are welcome promo rewards. Fund a minimum of $2,000, complete 3 US buy trades, and maintain until 30th September 2024, and you can get $60 of cash vouchers. If you fund minimum $10,000, complete 5 US buy trades, and maintain until 31st October 2024, you can get $400 worth of cash vouchers. And if you fund a minimum of $100,000, you can get 1.84% per annum USD Money Bull interest booster for 90 days, capped at $100,000 subscription. And this reward could elevate your USD Money Bull interest to up to 7%. There is also an options trading promo for both new and existing users, where if you trade a minimum of 100 US options contract monthly, the fees will be reimbursed when you fulfill the criteria. Also, Webull does not charge platform fees. Start trading with Webull by using my exclusive link or scan the QR code right here to get your Webull account today. So let's come back to the topic. Are there cards that don't require minimum spend and you can still earn good rewards on them? Of course there is, and that is number 3, Standard Chartered Smart Card, which is giving you 6% cash rebate on specified merchants, most specifically SimplyGo Bus and MRT rides. Of course, you get 6% on other things like fast food merchants, cafe and toast merchants, and digital subscriptions. But I really want to focus on SimplyGo Bus and MRT because the fact is, you can easily earn 4 miles per dollar or 5 to 6% cashback with other credit cards. But for SimplyGo Bus and MRT ride, it is quite different because 6% cashback just for public transport rides, it is quite rare. And you know that the good news is, you don't even need to hit a minimum spend of anything like 500 or 600. No need. You just spend what you can on SimplyGo Bus and MRT and you will earn those points that can convert to cashback. How you do it is, every $1 spent on the specified category will earn you 19.2 SC reward points. Then once you have accumulated up to 3,200 SC points, you can use it to convert to $10 cashback, which means if you use $3,200 divided by 19.2, that is equals to 167 Singapore dollars. Once you have hit this minimum spend of $167 on those specified merchants, you can convert it to $10 cashback, which is why $10 divided by 167 equals to 6%. Now, I know some of you would say that Standard Chartered Smart Card, can it be used as a miles strategy as well, since those Standard Chartered points can be converted to miles instead of cashback? And the fact is, you can, but the reality is, it is difficult because you have to accumulate until a minimum of 10,000 miles. And you know how much spend you need to accumulate until 10,000 miles? A lot. So just keep it simple, 6% cashback is really good enough. And if you're new to Standard Chartered cards, you can either use the SingSaver promotion, which I will show it right here, or you can use the official Standard Chartered Member Get Member promotion, which sometimes get better rewards. Fourth card on the list, that is Citi Rewards. And of course, I must add Instagram Amaze to the combo. Citi Rewards gives you 10x points on online transactions mainly. And why online transactions is because we need to pair Citi Rewards with Amaze. And what Amaze does is that it converts all kinds of transactions, even physical retail transactions, into online spend, which makes it 10x points per $1. So what can you do with 10x points per $1? You can use the 10x points to be converted to either 4 miles per dollar or 2.27% cash rebate. So that is essentially the beauty of why Citi Rewards is so popular until now, because it helps to simplify the credit card strategy so much. You just have to avoid certain categories like travel spend, which won't get you any 10x points with Citi Rewards. On the rewards cap wise, it is capped at first $1,000 of spend per month because there's a limit of how many points you can earn with Citi Rewards in terms of the bonus points. Then for Citi Rewards, if you really want to sign up, there are 2 ways. First is via SingSaver, where you can get some cash rewards or even other higher value gifts if you prefer, or you can sign up via the official Citi Member Get Member rewards page, and I have both of these things available, so you can choose what you like. And lastly, my final credit card on the list is UOB Lady's MasterCard. And sometimes you can pair with Instagram Amaze as well because it is a MasterCard. So for UOB Ladies card, men can apply as well. And based on your income level, you can either apply for the UOB Ladies regular card or UOB Ladies Solitaire card if you earn a minimum of 120,000 per annum income. Headline benefit, let's talk about the regular UOB Ladies card first. On one selected category, you can earn 10x points up to your first $1,000 of eligible spend. Then for UOB Lady Solitaire, you can earn 10x points up to first $2,000 on 2 selected categories of your eligible spend. So most people, if they apply for the UOB Ladies card, they usually select travel because like I mentioned earlier, Citi Rewards excluded travel, right? So UOB Lady is here to fill up the gap for travel spend. And then if you pair the UOB Ladies card with Amaze for foreign currency transactions, you can reduce the foreign currency fee. And even better news, if you have the UOB Ladies savings account with a minimum of $10,000 of cash savings balance maintained for the month, you can earn an additional 2 miles per dollar, which makes it 6 miles per dollar. But then if you're really new to UOB, don't sign up for the UOB Ladies card first because the sign-up offers are not really great. I would advise that you sign up for the UOB Privy Visa card first. At least you get the confirmed new sign-up rewards if you fulfill the spend requirements based on what is stated here. Or otherwise, you can also apply for the UOB One card from SingSaver as well. So that is my list of my top 5 credit cards, and I know it's only 5 credit cards, so some of you will ask, why my favorite UOB Preferred Platinum or DBS Women's World Mastercard is not in this list? Because limited to 5 credit cards only lah. Don't ask me to include every card here, otherwise this video will be 30 minutes long. And I know Miles credit cards are getting more and more traction, more people are looking to fly luxury flights. So if you really want to look at what are the top Miles credit cards, but excluding HSBC Revolution, then I can refer you to a previous video that I did for Miles right here.